Hey guys, my name's James Holt. I run a small residential sales and property management business, James Holt Residential, in conjunction with Oz Combined. I just wanted to talk to people this morning about how this COVID-19 has affected our business. We're a business that is mobile already, so the home isolation is not really an issue for us. We do have a head office in the city, but predominantly we work from home, and wherever our mobile phone is, wherever our laptop or iPads are, that's where we're doing business. Oz Combined has agents that sell property all over Sydney. My patch as James Holt Residential is basically St George, Sutherland Shire, parts of Liverpool, etc. We run a very balanced model, so we don't need to do huge volume. You won't see a heap of our signs in your area because we don't need to dominate small areas. We've got a very large patch. Last year, we sold up to, I think, 30 properties, and we've got a healthy property management portfolio. So things have been going really well, obviously up until about end of January this year. With the COVID-19 pandemic, like a lot of people, our business has changed. We're fortunate enough that it's scaled in a way that, we don't have to get rid of any staff. We don't spend a huge amount on advertising and marketing, so we could probably ride out the storm for a month or two. You may know or recall that last week the Prime Minister announced that there will be restrictions on open home inspections and also auctions. So look, I think that's a common sense approach. Most agents have adapted really quickly, and they're adopting not new technologies, old technologies, but haven't really been used before in abundance, but things like virtual tours, online auctions, live streaming auctions, and they're all to be commended, obviously, for adapting and making those changes. The reality is, though, you can do as many virtual tours as you want. Eventually, if somebody's going to buy or lease a property and move into that property, they're going to do a physical inspection. So we can obviously accommodate that, and we can take precautions for physical inspections. Hand sanitizer, we can wear gloves, we can wear face masks, we can ask people to take their shoes off, we can clean the premises after the inspection, etc. But the reality is, you're never going to mitigate 100% of the risk. There is still an element of risk there. So, overnight, my wife and I have made the decision, we're not going to wait for the government to act. We're going to put all physical inspections on properties on hold. It's just not worth the risk to our clients. It's not worth the risk to us and our family. We're not overly worried about maybe getting sick. We're reasonably young, reasonably healthy. We don't have any chronic health problems. I do have my 76-year-old stepfather living with me. I've got 4 kids that are aged between the 15 and 10 mark. And, God forbid if we happen to pass anything on to them and they get sick, I couldn't have that on my conscience. We also have vendors that are, getting on in years, and I've got 1 or 2 vendors who've got chronic health problems. So it only just takes one person to pass the virus on, put those people's health in jeopardy, and in fact their lives in jeopardy. So that's one thing. The other thing to me is the financial result of all this, and how it's affecting people's livelihoods and their businesses, and people are losing their jobs. We just need to get over this as quickly as we can, and the quicker we adapt, the quicker we start going into isolation, the quicker we stop mingling with each other and passing this virus on, the quicker we can get over the hump, and the quicker we can get back to some sort of sense of normality. So look, there it is for us. For James Holt Residential, we won't be doing any inspections, physical inspections, over the next 2 or 3 weeks. I've spoken to our vendors that were in the middle of marketing campaigns, and they've all agreed, and they see the common sense approach to it. So they're temporarily going to withdraw their properties from sale. Well, that didn't quite work. That's what happens when you get a robot to do a man's job. So listen, we're still in business. We're still open. We're still going to be looking after our landlords and providing support for our tenants, etc. We will still be here to talk to people who are contemplating maybe making a move when this is all done and dusted. Anyone who wants some real estate advice or just wants some support, just reach out, give us a call, 0417 414 600, and we'll be happy to help. Take care. Bye now.